Hi, my name is Ian and welcome back to my channel, and this is my series, My Take, where I offer my own opinion or take on issues here in New Zealand and throughout the world. Today I thought I'd touch on 501 deportations from Australia. Personally, I'm in support of any country who wants to kick prisoners out from other countries who have served decent length sentences. Now, if all these people who were being kicked out of Australia and sent back here to New Zealand or anywhere else had, say, only got a parking ticket and that's what they were kicked out for, then absolutely I think the Aussie government would be overreaching. But I personally believe that, they are fully entitled to say to me or anyone else in New Zealand listening to this, that if I go there, I get sentenced to 2 or 3 years in prison for a particular offence, and they decide, we're going to send you back to New Zealand, I can't really have any complaints about it. And yes, it's all very well to say, but some of these people have been in Aussie since they've been a little kid. Well, all the more to know the rules of the country. Plenty of other countries extradite people if they commit crimes. So maybe it's about time here in New Zealand we return the favour. Like, for example, the individual that, did the terrible mosque incident in 2018 in this country. I'm using the word terrible because of YouTube algorithms, and I don't want to be barred from saying something. So the individual that did that terrible mosque attack here in Christchurch, he was born in Australia. We should literally send him back to Australia. He can serve his sentence over there. Why should our tax dollars have to pay for it? Ditto the same guy who unalived Grace Millane. He was born in Australia, so he can leave too, And it shouldn't just be doing it to Aussies who commit crimes over here. It should apply anywhere. We have enough of our own crumbs that our tax dollars pay to keep, fed and clothed in prison without paying for, other countries' prisoners. It's about time I think we here in New Zealand start doing the same thing. It's not shameful to do it. It's not embarrassing to do it. It's not a bad thing to do it. You're putting your people first above people from another culture or another country. And I mean, to be fair, would we have a problem if, say, a Kiwi committed a heinous crime, overseas, or if one of our Kiwis were caught, say, smuggling drugs into one of those Asian countries where they're pretty tough on it after, Mr. Asia and everything, they cracked down on, the importations of that stuff, and rightfully so. If you're caught doing that, you might get the Chappelle Corby treatment and spend years and years and years and years in a prison. And I bet you, the Aussies' main goal was to keep her, the Australians' main goal was to keep her alive in prison. But I mean, if you're going to extradite people, then we need to be consistent. We can't just extradite certain people, a la what America did for Brittany Griner. Yet there are people who don't meet certain requirements who are Americans who have done the same thing in Russia, yet they are not released. So it's either you've got a campaign to get everybody out if you want to extradite them back, or you let the country punish them. But I fully believe if Australia want to send their prisoners back, send Kiwi-born prisoners back over here. That's their right. I bet you all their citizens pay the tax dollar to keep, Gordon or Hemi in prison. So why should they have to pay for them? They shouldn't. Just like, we shouldn't have to pay for Brandon Tarrant, or the guy who, like I said, performed his attack on Grace Mullane. That's all I want to say on that subject. So, as usual, guys, please keep your, comments respectful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.